the easiest way to conceptualize the differences is typically to walk through different components in the programs one by one. Now, one of the biggest is the education piece. And we are unique in taking a hybrid approach to education. We are not bringing everybody together for 1 week-long intensive and expecting you to learn, remember, and recall everything from that short time period. We used to do that back in the day, 3-4 years ago, and we found that there is a much more effective, much more powerful approach to education that creates much greater retention for people who are entering the industry. So we now have a virtual academy. And to build that, we took everything from our full week-long training and recorded it to create a series of video modules and occasionally accompanying worksheets that you walk through step by step, learning everything from the basics of the industry and how to read business financials on up to marketing. How do you attract clients? How do you build referral partnerships? How do you work with clients? How do you go about closing deals, working with lenders? And then how do you grow your business? So we have all of that included. But with our virtual academy, we're now free. We're no longer limited by time and getting everybody on their planes and out the door at the end of the week, that we can add additional modules. So we now have trainings that we never could include before, such as if you're launching with a current company, you already have a company, do you create a separate company or not? Do you then, if you don't, how do you combine them? What's the big opportunity there? But what are the big challenges that you're going to face in creating a cohesive brand identity? We couldn't do that in a full week-long training because it only applied to some attendees. Or maybe, what does a government certification look like? What does it mean to become a DBE or a woman-owned small business or a veteran-owned small business? What do these government certifications mean? How can you leverage them both with clients and with other contracts? And what does it look like to apply and get certified? All of these are very valuable to people if it is part of their business model, if they can qualify for it. But lots of people in every single training event aren't going to be able to qualify as a disadvantaged or woman-owned or veteran-owned business. So because of that, we can never include it, but now we can. And so our virtual academy continues to grow and grow and grow, making it an amazing resource that's unlike anything else in the marketplace. But we take a hybrid approach to education. So the virtual academy is just one piece. And you can think of that as containing our lectures and that traditional teaching education in a format where you can access it anywhere at any time. So you can work it into your schedule. You also have the ability to go back and rewatch it whenever you need a refresher, or if something didn't make sense, just pause and rewind and rewatch again. Also, when there's segments that you already understand or have a good foundation in, you can either skip over them entirely if you really know them and have already mastered them, or just make the video go 2x, twice as fast, Mickey Mouse your instructor, and save yourself time that you can then invest in other aspects of your business. So the virtual academy gives you even more education. It gives you a more flexible format. However, that's one component in our hybrid approach. We also focus very heavily on personalized education. And next to every single video module, you have a schedule coaching call button. You can also just pick up the phone or send a text or drop an email. You can also just schedule something for that afternoon where if there's anything in that training that didn't make perfect sense, you do a one-on-one coaching session and you get your questions answered. Or maybe everything did make perfect sense, but that's going to be a niche you're focusing on. So you just want to really dive down that rabbit hole. You'd like to spend an hour in that one little space. Great. Let's put the time on the calendar and get that personalized education in place for you. And we find this is so much superior to a class environment where you're still limited. You can take 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there to answer questions, but you can't take 2 or 3 hours just because one student is interested in one small niche. But with a personalized approach to education, we can do that, and we do it on a regular basis to build out the right education for each and every new broker. So we have our virtual academy, we have our personalized education, and we also have live education where you're doing live trainings in a group setting. Now with this, we focus on skills mastery or skills development. We call it our Skills Bootcamp. In your bootcamp, you practice the skills that you are going to need to execute flawlessly in order to successfully grow your brokerage. You run through client scenarios. What is going to be the right type of financing in this situation? Who's going to be the right lender? You practice, practice, practice. Then you look at the company financials and further refine that assessment. Then you look at their tax returns, and then you further refine that assessment. You become great at that critical skill. And then you practice presenting. When you sit down across the desk from a banker, what do you say? Well, you do that. You get feedback. You do it again. You get feedback. You get better and better and better each time. What are the most common objections that a client has or a referral partner has? How do you respond to them? Well, you learn it, you practice it, practice it, practice it, so that the first time you face it in the marketplace, it's something that you already have done over and over, and you can execute flawlessly. So our Skills Bootcamp is built around honing and refining your skills that you're going to need to use on a daily basis. And that's a truly unique training approach in this industry that focuses on skills mastery and skills development. So in our hybrid approach to education, we have our virtual academy, flexible and allows us to add in so much more content. You've got your personalized education that gives you all of that one-on-one training. You have your Skills Bootcamp, which is very practical, boots on the ground, skills development. And then we very uniquely in this industry place an enormous focus on ongoing support. So you've got that personal support that anytime you've got questions, you need help with a client or an assessment or whatnot, great, pick up the phone, we're there for you. You also have coaching, where you are working with a coach who knows your business plan, and you are meeting regularly to make sure you are progressing on it, see what is happening in your pipeline, make sure that every client is continuing to move ahead with the right lenders. So you have that high level of coaching where your coach knows your business in and out. You also are joining in on broker masterminds every couple of weeks, multiple times every month, where you are meeting new lenders and building personal relationships, where you are learning new skills and tactics and strategies for marketing, to working with clients, to working with lenders. You are continuing to up your game every other week. And this gives you an amazing edge over the competition. And it's this emphasis on ongoing education, on ongoing coaching that really makes us stand out in this space. In addition, you also have jump squads, and that is ongoing over the course of your jumpstart, your first 90 days, weekly meetings where you are meeting with a small group. You are getting additional coaching. You are going over your business plan, your game plan for the week. What did you achieve? What didn't you achieve? What are the challenges you're facing? And you're making sure that you are getting constant support as well as accountability for hitting your goals in your brokerage. So all of this ongoing support stands out as very unique in the industry. So you've got our education model, which is unique. You've got the ongoing support and education, which is also very unique. And those are two components in our larger launch program. In addition to all of that, you have our toolbox. Now, our toolbox contains all of the standard documents that you will see, your loan agreements, your documentation checklists, your word-for-word scripts, your calculators and other number analysis tools. You've got full thesaurus, multiple ones for all of the terminology. You've got all of the FAQs and cheat sheets to flip over and say, great, I'm doing a bridge loan. What are all the details? What are my interest rates? All of that laid out for you. You have all of those resources, and that's very unique in the industry, particularly the training support side of those resources. But in addition to that, you will get a fully custom branded set of digital brochures that allow you to immediately send out the information about your business to anybody who's asking for it. And you can do it quickly, instantly, and it's branded for you. It maintains your corporate identity and makes you look like an industry leader. In addition to that, you also have all of the presentations, the pitch decks, the PowerPoints, where you're sitting down with clients and you just walk through exactly what you do. perfectly scripted to address all of their questions, to overcome any objections proactively, to educate them on the value you provide, and then end on a clear next step. So all of that tool set is very unique in this space. In addition to all of that, we also have a lender network, and that lender network is very unique in its breadth. It covers all aspects of commercial financing. That's everything from real estate over to equipment, over to working capital, over to tons of specialty, unique niche lenders. And all of that is included in the access to those lenders, personal introductions to them whenever you need a new relationship for working on a deal directly from your coach. All of that is truly unique in the industry. Many of our programs also include corporate identity and branding. Now, these services stand out due to their comprehensive nature, the custom design work, as well as the quality that it produces. The comprehensive nature with our programs includes logo design, business card design, digital brochures, PowerPoint presentations, social media graphics, website design, all of your website copy, all of your newsletters, all branded for you. All of these different pieces are included and all created to create a unique, comprehensive, consistent brand identity that stands out. And it's all custom. We will make unlimited revisions throughout the design process. So we start off with an initial consultation, and after that, after we have a clear vision for what your vision, a clear understanding of what your vision is for your brand, we'll go ahead and start off, let's say, create a series of initial logo design concepts. And here's 7 or 10 initial logos based on the input that you provided to us. From there, we'll go ahead and revise it. That might be design number 7 looks great. We're done. Let's move on. But it might be, I love this from design number 1, the font from design number 7, the colors on design number 10 were the best. And I have these other 7 ideas. Great, we'll create a completely new set of designs. Go back and forth until it's exactly what you are looking for. And the same on your website. Really, whatever you are envisioning, the sky is the limit. And as part of this, the key, most important takeaway that allows you to differentiate us in this particular area is looking at the quality. Just check out our portfolio. If you're on our website, it's up in the navigation menu somewhere, but check out our portfolio and our work, and you'll see how each company, each brokerage comes across as unique. They have a completely different look and feel that reflects what that brokerage owner was going for with their entry into the marketplace. And if you look through our portfolio and compare others out there in the marketplace, the quality of our work at comparable investment levels stands head and shoulders above anything else that you're going to be seeing out there. Our brokerage marketing stands out with its frequency and its tone. We are posting on social media every single day of the week for 2 years straight in most of our programs. That means that you are staying at the top of the newsfeed for your entire network. And it helps you to maintain that top of mind position that will generate loan opportunities as well as referrals. And we do the same for email marketing, not daily, but multiple times every month, twice every month. We find this to be the perfect frequency that's not overwhelming people and causing unsubscribes, but on the other hand, is frequent enough every 2 weeks to make sure that you are always in their inbox frequently enough to be top of mind. So when they have a referral opportunity, they will immediately remember you and your brokerage. We're also blogging and posting articles on your website, establishing you as a thought leader twice every month. So the frequency is unique, but also the tone is very unique. We take a very educational approach to marketing. We are not a rah, 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 get a loan, yay, marketing company. We are not continuously leading with that. We do have those call to action posts woven throughout your social media and your email marketing, but the focus, the 80%, the 90% is educational. It's showing that you are a thought leader in the space. It's building relationships. It's giving people a reason to follow you rather than giving them a reason to unsubscribe from you. And that tone of our marketing, how nuanced it is and the deep level of content that we're providing, especially in the articles posted on your website, truly sets our marketing programs apart from others in the industry. Another very unique thing about the Commercial Loan Broker Institute is our CRM. Our CRM is focused on running your business, on building relationships, and making sure you have a complete picture of where your business is at and what you need to do to keep it moving day in and day out. It integrates not just your pipeline and your loan opportunities. Sure, they're there. Everything can be viewed by stage or graphed out. You can see how much money is at every place in your pipeline. You can see what's closing when. You can see all of the notes on each deal or loan. You can see all of the attachments. You can see who's connected, which contacts are part of which deal. You've got all of that. But in addition, you have your to-do list. What do you need to do today, tomorrow, next week, next month? It's all there and can be sliced and diced to keep you focused on taking action. You also have your full email inbox. You have every email you're sending and receiving, and every email is automatically appended to the appropriate contact. So that full conversation history is right there, as well as the ability to log all of your phone calls. So you have a full history, a timeline of every interaction that you've had with that client or that contact who might be a referral partner. You also have all of your notes there for every single contact. So if you're on your to-do list and you see you have to give a call to Joe, great. When you click on that item, you have all of your notes that you've got on Joe, of the emails back and forth and phone number and all of those details, every calendar item that you've had with them when you met for lunch last month, whatever it might be. It's all there right on your to-do list. And similarly, if you go over to your contact page, you've got everything right there for that contact, all of the to-do items, all of your calendar events, it's all there. It's for all contacts. It's not just for people who you are working on a loan with. Rather, it's a practical tool that builds your entire network. And that's really what makes business happen. So it's got your email integrated, your to-do list, it's got your calendar integrated, all of your contacts, everything is tied together in one place that you use to run your brokerage on a day-to-day basis. And then that is available, hosted from the cloud and available on your laptop, on your desktop. It's available on your phone. It is available wherever you are so that you can run your business from absolutely any place at any time, as long as you have an internet connection. We've had the privilege of launching loan brokerage after loan brokerage and watching their growth. And from that, we've seen that many of the most successful loan brokerages were leveraging the tools and support from a variety of other providers. And for many of the most essential, the most important ones, we have since incorporated them into the programs at the Commercial Loan Broker Institute. One of the most prominent is legal support. We find that people entering the commercial finance space often have questions about licensing or about how to set up the best company structure or to have a review of their agreements with their business partners, whatever the case might be. We include in most of our programs unlimited legal consultations over the launch of your business over the first 90 days with attorneys in your state that specialize in that particular area of law. This gives you a huge head up over the competition and allows you to set up your business and your team in the right way from day one. We also find that the incorporation process was key to successful launch. And so we've included incorporation services where you have attorneys who specialize in trademarks looking over your business name, making sure that you're not going to have conflicts on down the line. They make sure that your articles of incorporation are filed. They file them on your behalf properly with your Secretary of State. They go ahead and get your EIN. Everything is done for you to set up and launch your business. All of these legal support and incorporation services are truly unique in this industry. We also include a complete credit repair program as part of CLBI. We find that many times you're going to be working with the A+ clients, but many times you're also going to be working with the C and D clients. And when you're working with those clients, one of the key values that you can provide is helping them to improve their credit score and their credit profile. Because by doing that, you gain more access to capital for them and you lower their cost to capital. So with our programs, with many of them, we include a done-for-you credit repair solution where you can enroll your clients, you earn a commission from that, and you're helping them along the way, and they are the ones who are working directly with the provider, a nonprofit in their state, to improve their credit, have attorneys file documents on their behalf, continual credit reporting and analysis and budget planning and a whole variety of other steps. But that whole credit repair program is included so that you can use it to serve your clients as you're growing your brokerage. At CLBI, we have many different services included in our programs. And this is just a top-level breakdown of the main service categories and the unique features within each of those categories. If you'd like to chat through in more detail how any one service is unique in this space, please don't hesitate to reach out, schedule a conversation. We are always here and happy to answer any questions that you might have.